Morning, Steve Fried in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I think the major three themes right now we have in the marketplace. Number one is the sequester and whether or not this week U.S. government will avoid the across-the-board mandatory spending cuts and the impact that may have. Outside markets, we're also seeing a sharply lower dollar. And there's news out of Europe and there's news out of China that might be a little bit positive to the financial markets. And so we got the stock market up. And if there is a chance that the U.S. government slows down and we see a little delay of the easing of the QE3 and QE4 through QE10, then we actually are seeing a little bit of short covering in the metals. Over in the grains, last night was mixed. We had the beans up, corn and wheat down. Right now the markets are all near their lows. I think that for the grains, number one, South American weather has improved. We're also going to get another snowstorm that moves across the central plains and it's going to help the winter wheat areas. Individually, the bean market is struggling right at the midpoint of a trading range, trying to decide, number one, can Brazil export enough beans to shift the demand away from the U.S.? And then number two, do we have to really destroy crush margins in the United States to try to slow demand? In the corn market, market's still trying to recover from USDA numbers last week that showed a 2 billion bushel 2013-14 corn carryout. It's difficult for the corn market to rally if we're going to have a good 2013 crop. And in wheat, whether it's the weather around the world or here in the United States, when you look at deferred wheat prices, they're just too high if we have a good wheat crop. So in general, we're going to be watching Washington, and we're going to be watching the technical signals. Funds last week were big sellers in corn, wheat, and soybean oil. Markets oversold, and we'll see if we can get any short covering going into the end of the month. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.